What is up, my lifted legends? It's your boy Adrian here, bringing you guys an update video for Cuisine Royale. You know, the lean, mean cuisine. And I've been loving the scene, guys. I honestly can't lie. I haven't been playing in a few days due to the fact that I've had work over the past few days. But dude, we are getting updates left and right for Cuisine. So we'll actually be receiving an update tomorrow, December the 11th. It's more or less like a hot fix, but they'll be addressing a good amount of different things in this update. Pretty much they're just going through and actually fixing bugs for the most part, and also some weapon tuning. So let's go ahead and hop in. So starting off tomorrow with the shooting and weapon characteristic changes that we'll be receiving, we'll be having it to where the sights now are more improved. The iron sights are more improved now after the recoil and the weapon is shifted. It actually shows you more precisely where the bullet flew now. The bullet trailing is really more on point now, and they were working on that because it was a little bit harder to do because the amount of recoil that the weapons have, but they have not tuned the recoil of the weapons at all. So they have touched the gear, I call it the gear, but they've touched the reload speed of it, and they've actually increased it by 20%. On the infield now carries 6 rounds in a single magazine, and they've also patched the AK and made it to where the vertical recoil was increased and the horizontal recoil was reduced. I do feel like the AK did need more vertical recoil. I felt like the horizontal recoil didn't so much need a nerf, but the AK didn't really have a lot of kick. Every time I've picked it up, I've ran through people. I've generally enjoyed the weapon. They've also changed how some of the abilities work. They changed the amount of souls on certain abilities. So now the catalyzed ritual of the fast reload requires 100 souls instead of 150. The normal ritual of fast reload now requires 200 instead of 300. The smoke grenade trap requires 30 souls instead of 50. And they've also did some tuning with the abilities. So as you guys know, we actually do have a jetpacking game. So what they've done now is they've made it to where every character can use their special ability while using a jetpack except Ashley. Ashley is the only character that can't do it, which actually makes a lot of sense. Ashley can freeze time, so Ashley would be OP at that. They also have it to where all characters except Ashley can now eat while using special abilities. Special abilities no longer can be activated underwater also. With that being said, I can't lie, I find it very OP that I can eat with Ocelot, so I did feel like he needed a nerf. As far as the other character, I can't think of his name, but Beast Mode, I know that's OP, the fact that you can actually eat while using that ability. So I do understand why they nerfed it and made it to where only Ashley can use it, because you're moving in slow-mo and you're going to be taking a whole lot more shot than probably what you're putting out because you're moving in slow-mo. It's just your shots will be a little bit more accurate, which is completely understandable. And outside of that, that's pretty much it for tomorrow. They did a couple other light changes. If you guys want to read more up on tomorrow's update, the link is actually in the description for the little tune-up we're getting tomorrow. But now on to the big news. Big news, guys. We are actually getting a huge winter update for Cuisine, and it will be actually changing the map and adding in new weapons. As you guys can see on screen here, we actually have some screenshots of what the map is actually going to look like with the snow. We're getting snow on the map due to the fact that we're pretty much going into the holidays. It's a winter time and they trying to get us ready. And I mean, just look at these screenshots, guys. Pretty much in the trenches with the snow going around it. I really like the way that is. That's pretty realistic because back in the day they used to shovel the snow out the trenches so it would be clear, and I think that's dope. Then we have a few other screenshots here just showing of what it actually looks like out there in the fields. And on this last screenshot, guys, they actually left a little side note for this screenshot. It says attentive players will soon notice strange looking campfires being set up throughout the battlefield. One might consider, should I hurry to enjoy their warmth? Well, the answer to that question will be made clear, so stay tuned to the next news. So pretty much what I'm taking from this image is they're actually gonna make it to where, if you guys have ever played Don't Even Think, it's a free game on the PS4. Pretty much during that game is a battle royale, but in between y'all actually fighting, once it starts getting dark and the map starts getting colder and colder, you actually have to go and sit on side of those fires to warm yourself up, or you'll start dying to frostbite and stuff like that, and hypothermia pretty much. I think it's cool, dude. I love that idea for battle royales, especially because it adds a whole nother only have to worry about 30, 40, 50 other people on this map now. And then I also have to take into accountability how far I can make it before I actually have to jump onto one of these campfires. Now, it's not guaranteed, but assumed by this photo, I'm just assuming at this point, with the note and caption that they actually left, I think we will be receiving something of that sort. And I think that's a really good idea. I actually can't wait to get my hands on it and try it out. It's probably, it'll probably be just for this winter update. So I would consider it almost like a limited time event to a certain extent. But outside of that, I really am looking forward to that idea. I love that idea in Battle Royales. And I just think they're really going with the innovation here. I really like what they're doing. But that's not the only thing actually being added on to the winter update. Now let's get on to the juicy news. Now, if you guys' mouth was already watering at the sight of the new map, I got even better news for you. Well, the edited map, more or less. I got even better news for you guys. I actually will be receiving new weapons. Like I told you guys, I kind of figured we'll be receiving new weapons over time. So right now there's about 30 to 35 guns in the game. I want to say it's 35, 36 if I'm correct. So with the adding of these weapons, we'll be sitting at well over 40 weapons in game. So starting off, first weapon that they actually added is the all-game one, guys. And if you guys have played PUBG, Call of Duty, you guys recognize this gun. And I can't wait to get my hands on it, especially in Cuisine, because I know it's going to be crazy to use. The recoil in this game is different from most games that I've played. And I'm really starting to get used to it. I'm starting to like the feel of it a lot more. But I feel like the farther we get, the more attachments that will be added in to actually, you know, change up the gameplay a little bit with some of these weapons and try and actually make them more viable or usable. With this all, pretty much the description on it is one of the most famous assault rifles of the 20th century, utilizing the bullpup concept to maintain high precision while being relatively compact in size. An integrated scope will add additional comfort during mid-range shooting. So I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on the AUG. As you guys can see on screen right now, the AUG pretty much looks like the Black Ops 1 AUG, if you guys have ever seen that. That was the only AUG I could actually think of that had this scope on it, the way it's being presented to us now. Also, we still have more weapons. They've announced the FN, Scar L, and guys, I'm going nuts. Anyone that knows me knows I love the Scar, and I love using it in these games. So the fact that it's being implemented now, the Scar L, I really like the Scar L, and I can't wait to get my hands on it because I know it's going to be light, and the recoil is just going to be beautiful on it. Since it's not the H, I'm not expecting a lot of recoil. And reading from the description, I don't expect a lot either. It says quite precise shooting experience with pretty good comfort and recoil control. So I really can't wait to get my hands on that. We have M4A1 also coming, which is a compact automatic carbine rifle pretty much, which managed to be considered standard for many special military forces and whatnot. And it does include full auto mode with a high rate of fire, but a rather low recoil. If you guys have played like any shooter in the past 10 years, you guys have used the M4A1 or at least some variant of the M4. So we already know kind of what they expect out of the M4, and then they had to go ahead and really sucker me in and bring me my baby. They're putting the UMP45 in the game, guys. As you guys know, that was also a part of PUBG. If you guys watch my PUBG videos, I actually really use the UMP a lot. One of my favorite SMGs of all time, but recently it got changed over to 9mm, and this game is actually going to be back 45mm, and they'll even have the burst mode for it, which I cannot wait to get my hands on. So we'll have full auto and burst fire for the UMP45, and now we have two guns left, which is the MP5, which is a variant to, I mean, it was supposed to be a variant to the UMP, I believe, here, which is being listed. So pretty much it's gonna hit harder, but the recoil is going to hit even harder than what the gun hits pretty much. So I really can't wait to get my hands on that. They're not really listing any statistics as far as with the weapons, as far as how far out you can hit or the amount of bullets that's carried in a clip. So I'm really interested to see on that. And we finally got an answer to a lot of you guys prayers. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for more than one bullet in a wall. And in all honesty, I feel like the Luwaf is just, it hits really hard, so I don't think it deserves a second shot. But they are adding the Winchester 1912, which is a classic versatility to what we already have. Most of the weapons we have now are World War II based, but we will be moving on to more advanced weapons, as you guys can see. I kind of called that in a few of my streams, so I don't think this is the end of the weaponry we'll be receiving, but this is just a part of the winter update. They also decided to add 2 new winter melee weapons, which almost look like the Thor's hammer. In all honesty, to me, it's 2 hammers. We've also got 6 brand new rituals, and we have a new vehicle. As you guys can see, we got Herbie fully loaded, so that's gonna be pretty nice to go ahead and stack off in there and drive off. I know that car is gonna be ridiculously fast, guys. I just know it is. But that's pretty much everything that was included in the winter update. They haven't actually given a release date on the winter update. The winter update will be releasing anytime between tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, any day after tomorrow and next week. So more than likely within this next week, we'll be receiving the winter updates with these new weapons, the adjusted map, and new vehicles, rituals, and melee weapons. So definitely stay tuned, guys. If you guys want more news on Cuisine and staying up to date, definitely go ahead and hit that sub button and that notification bell to stay woke, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.